Hello guys, Mr. Shockley came back in once again. So title of the video, Hajime Ippo round 1346. Now I would have had this video out yesterday, but the Drawdown One Punch Man panels and images for that review, pushing myself to the limits day after day, and I'm trying to pick back up and draw multiple pictures, multiple days I could do there. And it was just, I was like, no, it's time to stop. I need some sleep. But I was like, no, we could do some more. We can go a few more rounds. It's like my body won't let me stop. We just want more. But yeah, I would have had the chapter up yesterday, but drawing that and having computer difficulties had to delay the episode to now. But that's time to get into this. I've already seen the first page. We see the back of Mishima. Mishima just standing in the blue corner, while Ippo and Kumi look on. Japan's Grim Reaper challenges the former world champion. It's dead solid, the announcer says. Just look at Mishima looking like a beast. And the announcer continues. He's steady. He's steadying his breathing. He's heightening his concentration. You just got Mishima. I don't know how I feel about that look. I can't really say it's a look of concern, but it's just that answer is right, but that concentration part, he's thinking about something. And Mishima raises his right arm, and I slice his throat, and he's doing it again. And the announcer's going ballistic. He fetches the audience and does another slit throat pose. He's saying, "I'm gonna take a good look at him. I'm ready to kill him." Oh no, take a good look at him. I'm ready to kill him. He just got Ippo and Kumi. See it for the audience. Now, I would say this about this page. George leaked this page out on his Twitter. You can see like the sketches of this on his Twitter. I don't know if they would put in a video, but yeah, he had that on his Twitter. I was gonna make a video about it, but yeah. Nah. And in your case, like that second looks. That second one looks more intense. It can more like, and doing it to the audience, he's hyping him up. And Ippo thinks to himself, the audience, that's right, Kumi-san is here. Mishima-san, he's really changed. He's returned to his original way of being a kind big brother.
What do you think? You think you really got a chance?
To his original way. Oh no.
What's so funny?
So I shattered his dream. Isn't that hilarious? I hurt his feelings and I can't join his best friends club. Give me a break, will ya? The day I let a loser like that beat me is the day I die. Ha! Can I win? I'm seriously gonna kick his ass.
Oh no. No. Mishima, after all that change, you better not do this. And he was like his original. He got Mishima looking towards the side, bloodshot eyes. Wait. He was like, no, he's looking at me. He's staring down at me. Don't do this, Mishima. Don't do this, man. Don't do this. We're this close, man. Don't do this to us, man. Don't do it. The announcer continued. Tonight's Mishima Rio will be tested. What kind of performance he showed us with the former world champion as an opponent? With the world title match on the line, neither of them can afford to retreat. Neither of them can afford to retreat. It's that kind of match. All that left is a gong. Mishima has the head veins. Like, he has the head veins, and he was like thinking to himself. He stared at me. Why? It's starting. We're all cheering for you. Look at it in front of you. And Mishima said to himself, "Don't sit to my sister like it's all natural. Get the fuck out of here." And he says to himself, "Please don't worry about me. Just focus on the match. It's just like gonna fuck off." Focus. Lightning. And let's continue. The starting software preliminary match has been fired. The Grim Reaper's scythe is ready to slice, dice, with bone and carve into cause deep into the soul itself. The scythe. And he was like, eh? Wait, what is this? Wait a minute. And Mishima put up his hands. And the announcer's like, he keeps the scythe sheathed. He raises his left hand. No, the scythe, but a shield. Wait a minute. Mishima, what are you doing? This is the Slayer stance. What is he doing? Also, Mishiba's looking massive. He's looking massive from this panel. Compared to like all throughout the scene, he's looking pretty massive. He's looking pretty massive. And as you can see, Kasada closes difference bit by bit. This is the man who was wearing the world title belt just a few days ago. Wait, just a few days ago? What do you mean? It would have been exaggerated to say that he's a fighter still on the par with the world champion. This man requires extreme caution. I'm telling you, Juan Garcia actually really does look like the combination of AJ Dante with their Freddy Gonzalez haircut. He really does. And Juan says to himself, I heard I'd be able to witness the Detroit, the Detroit style here in Japan. But it looks like you're quite in a tight spot then. For now, I take this as your show. Yeah, for now, I take this as a show of respect for me, of your respect for me. And it looks like this guy, Kyo's like he got a real Nora. And you get some commentary from the crowd. There's no way he came out of Japan for some side job in a match. He's definitely excluded or of the best in the world, of not the world's best. Miship has felt it and put up his guard. I don't think that's the reason, Ippo. I believe that was Ippo saying it to himself. Like everything else at the crowd. And Ippo's like, it's rare for Miship to use the upright style. But a cautious begins the right way to move, in my opinion. His opponent's clearly cut above everyone else he's faced. I don't know about the Ippo. Because the flickers are his main weapon, but there's more than one way to throw a flicker though. That's the thing. And not necessarily you don't need to be in a Philly shell to throw a flicker. Like Miyata and Itagaki both throw flickers, and they do it from an outright stance, so it's not like he can't use it. But it all depends. We announcing continue. As the distance continue to shrink, everyone holds their breath. This overwhelming tension is crushing the entire arena. I would say this is getting a little bit concerning. It's a lot of build-up. A lot of build-up. And Ippo thinks to himself, considering Mishiba's reach, he should be in range soon. First he'll throw a long, heavy left. That'll get the feel for the opponent's range. Not really. Because this is the same Mishiba that went against Ramos and just started off the fight with an entire chopping, right? There's that same guy. And it seems like Mishiba going for a jab. I see like, wait a minute, Ippo, he's just like that. Now, what would it be? Now, what would come back? Someone dives in. Whoa, wait a minute! Wait a minute! No! This did not just happen! This does not just... Wait a minute! Did this not... Oh my gosh! This did not just happen! This didn't just happen. This did not... Now, to add further context, I might have to play a clip. In my opinion, Mishiba does have that one big major blind spot, which is behind his flicker. If you're able to get a punch behind that, like Kimura could do. Aside from Mishiba's PTSD, if you can set it up properly, Mishiba won't be able to tell the difference. Because the only reason the PTSD kicked in was because because a got Shinobu chose to hit the body blow and then go for the Dragon Fist blow. If you take that out entirely and just do like a joke counter, Mishiba's done for. He can't predict it. The PTSD wouldn't kick in. I made a predictions video that I never did get a chance to upload because I was drawn to One Punch Man pictures, right? And I said Mishiba's weakness is still the overhand right, which is the way Miyata was able to counter him back when he fought Miyata, which is the main reason Shinobu couldn't beat him. Besides from Shinobu didn't really have the skill. And Juan Garcia, before Mishiba was even able to get close to him, counters Mishiba clean. He counters him. I knew that build-up was too long. And Mishiba, he took it back. Ippo shocked. And I'm not just like, in an exchange from the very outset, a simple opening love is countered by an overhand. Never by a terrible overhand. And the last few comments, the barrier of the world isn't easy to overcome. To be continued next week. That's all for the no problem. But I was able to release that video only if I would have had the chance. Cause I had to edit the video. I was like, oh, I better do it before Tuesday. Damn it! But yes, I said this is one of the key weaknesses of Mishima Steel. His overall stance has evolved. It's perfect. He's perfected every other flaw. The weakness to his body, everything else like that. But like I was saying in the video, Mishima is still weak to the overhand right when it refers to his flickers. I'm about to play that because I have to. He's still weak to that because he never had a chance to overcome it. So I'm about to say, what about Shinobu? He was able to stop it. The only reason he was able to predict it with Shinobu was because of the Dragonfish blow starter. Because of the weak bottom blow with the overhand right. If you were to take that away, Mishima would get hit clean. And I was right! Let's go! I said it! Jeez, give me the damn cigar. I was right. Overall, he was alright, chapter. The last part, that was amazing. That was great. That was great. But it was a lot. I was suspicious. Like, what's all this build up? What is up with all this build up? Is it stream? Like, what is he thinking about? And then like he looks over to Ippo, and it's just like, don't sit to my sister like that, like it's all natural. Get the fuck out of here. Like, why is this bugging Mishima now of all time? I'm not gonna sit and act like he was always comfortable, but it's not like he ever seen them sit next to each other before. It's just this is a little extreme. Yeah, I was actually the swarm food got me on some bears at this point already. And plus, then it's already happened before we went to go get the Pacific Championship. Are you taking advantage of me losing? You take your filthy hands off here! That's the match ended! And he threw the damn glove at Ippo! He was hilarious! It was greatness. But I am curious what caused Mishima to revert back to this version of himself. It seems to just show up. It's not like him and Ippo was on friendly terms, but Ippo really didn't do anything. Like, what has he done? And also, now that I think about it, I believe the second time he was doing it towards Ippo, not that wasn't meant towards Juan. He did it directly towards Ippo. That was the whole context of that. But not using the Hitman stance against Juan could be a disadvantage because you always can feint with the Hitman and go for uppercut like you did against Ramos, or do other things with the Hitman since he's already expecting it, similar to how Kurosawa against Ippo kept expecting the liver blow and the Dempsey roll, and when the Dempsey roll never showed up, he didn't have a plan B. So similar in this case, Mishima could, right? He could do this. Alright, cause like the whole point of the video was, right, I was expecting to see Juan Garcia to do a flicker counter. I was expecting Juan to be able to get around the flickers. I was expecting this. But everything else in Mishima was, aside from shutting down his jab, everything else is perfect in my opinion. The punch selection, the output is excellent. I can't believe I was correct. This is unbelievable, and I can't believe it, man. This is madness. I saw it from my reacting, but y'all don't understand, alright? Y'all don't understand. When I said this was going to happen, I didn't mean it was actually going to happen. It's like with the Keith Dragon thing. This is, damn it, it's happening again. I want to play clips in that video, but my God, it's up to you guys who want me to still upload that video or not. But I play clips from it because I said this shit was gonna happen. This is madness. And then as soon as that's why I got excited when like before I even read the I was already excited. It's like when someone's stepping in, blam! It connects clean. And like he didn't even parry it. He just dived straight in. An absolute monster. He didn't. Juan Garcia is this man's an animal. He's an animal. I've never seen stuff. He is fulfilling my expectations to the highest degree. I said this could be possible, and he's actually doing it. I'm still blown back by that because damn it, I should have put out that video first. Now people are gonna think it is what it is. But overall, it was a great chapter. This was fantastic. I was not expecting it. I was not, cause I wasn't like, why is there so much build up? Why is there so much build up? The blam! Clean! Couldn't have clean with the overhand right. And I was right. Mishiba cannot see the overhand right. But my whole thing was the reason he couldn't see it was because he was in the flicker stance. Like he was in the Detroit Hitman stance. Now the way Mishiba could get out of this is it's the way Tommy the Hitman Hearns would set up his right, his chopping right, which Mishiba had never done. Mishiba's always used flickers in the Detroit stance and the Tommy Hearns combination, but there always has been one thing he's forgotten. Tommy Hearns used to use the paw and jab. He used to hold his opponent's head with his left hand, then connect clean with the right, and they'll go straight down. It wasn't just the flickers, then connect with the right. He would guide his head into the right position and blam, right in the temple, right in the ear, drop him. So Mishiba could fake him out with some feints or with the paw and jab to get some distance. But I don't know, because I don't think the old Hitman stance, you were seeing a lot of footage with Tommy the Hitman Hearns that he really didn't throw his punches like in the flicker stance at all. That's not like he never did it. I'm not going to say that. But you see some of those punches, and some of those times he's using the paw and jab. Like, go back to look at Leonard versus Tommy Hearns. The first one. The way he would throw the punch, and the way he was laying out his punches, it wasn't an upright textbook stance. And he was still throwing that flickers like there was no tomorrow. It's not like this is anything new. But Tommy the Hitman Hearns didn't always use the Detroit style. He also used upright, and like I said, the paw, like he immediately able to use the paw and jab and connect clean with the right, throw with the left, a short upper. He could get him into a combination. It just could work. This has not destroyed my hype for Mishi, but this is amazing. I was not expecting this. I was not, cause I was expecting one to like I said, I knew that he would have to do something to overcome the flickers that would be different from Miyata. It had to be different from Sarah Moore. It had to be different from Ramos. It had to be different from all these other guys. I knew it had to be different from Ippo Shinobu. I knew it, and I predicted in the video. I gotta upload that fucking video, cause I said everything. Like, this is bullshit, man. Cause like not. The only way I can show it is like I show like my PS4 the date I record the damn video on. Overall, it's been a fantastic chapter. If you guys liked the video, like, comment, subscribe. And how do you believe Mishiba got out of this predicament? I do believe the feint should be the key, because you can fake, tame the right, blam, and catch him as one. Like, you see, like Juan Garcia's head where it is. You can feint that right, parry it, or block it with the right hand, and then follow up. Blam! You can catch him clean on the right side of his face, and then follow up with the flickers, the game's distant, or do this out in close range in the slayer stance. It's not impossible. Mishiba has options. Damn, I'm over here talking like I'm his coach. Misha, use the paw and jab, the feints. Get in there, tear him up. Well, jeez. Jeez, man. I was not expecting to go down like this. But if you're Misha King, the guy thoughts and opinion, like, comment, subscribe. And how do you believe Misha will get out of this scenario? What are your thoughts about Juan Garcia taking it to him right off the bat? And what do they mean he had the belt a few days ago? What are they talking about he had the belt a few days ago? What do you mean? This is the man who was wearing the world title belt just a few days ago. What, he vacated the belt? What is going on in junior lightweight? I know in featherweight they were trying to unify. What do you mean he vacated the belt? So are you telling me that this man didn't lose his belt? Are you telling me that this is pretty much Mishiba's world title fight? Because there's no guarantee whoever Juan dropped his belt to won that belt legitimately. Or if the belt that Juan used to have is the same belt that Misha was aiming for. It could be for the IBF. It could be for the WBC. It could be for any assortment of things, so... Because the way this is looking, it seemed like Juan dropped the belt for some reason and fought Mishiba. But they're planning up that they both need this fight to go towards the belt. So what do they mean he had the belt a few days ago? Is that like a metaphor? You like that mean by like a few months ago? Or what do you mean he had a belt a few days? What are you talking? And then like, what do you mean if he wins, he get a world title fight? Why did he drop the damn belt? It's like, is this a Ricardo Martinez type situation here? He like a Billy McCullum dropping belts to fight somebody else, then it's gonna lead to a different fight. Is this gonna happen? Boy, oh boy. I was expecting something good, but not this good. Let me shout out King, your thoughts and opinion. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace. This is insane. This is insane.